Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining in our exhibition opening. I'm Kirsten Komoroske, the Executive Director of the Walt Disney Family Museum. The museum was founded by Walt Disney's daughter, Diane Disney Miller, and Diane's son and Walt's grandson, Walter Miller. The museum beautifully tells the story of the life and legacy of Walt Disney, his failures, successes, impeccable storytelling, technological breakthroughs, and historical impacts. This year, we have made the transition to welcoming people virtually to our museum through tours, classes, talks, group activities, and much more. If you haven't had a chance to visit in person yet, I hope that we can host you once we are reopened. In the meantime, we are thrilled to welcome you to our second virtual community exhibition in an exact replica of the museum's Diane Disney Miller Special Exhibition Hall. Last week, we celebrated Walt Disney's birthday with a week of programming that emphasized his innovation in storytelling and his emphasis on diversity at the studios. Today, with the opening of this virtual special exhibition, we showcase one of his greatest achievements in both innovation and inclusion, It's a Small World. Walt Disney established himself as one of the finest storytellers of the 20th century by embracing technological innovation and finding ways to immerse his film and television audiences in the fantasy world that he and his team created. With the opening of Disneyland Park in 1955, Walt succeeded in creating a physical space for his guests to leave the problems of the real world behind. As Walt and his company entered the 1960s, his focus turned towards fixing those problems as well. The 1960s were marked by incredible public energy towards the direction of domestic and foreign policy in the United States, particularly with respect to the escalation of the Cold War and struggles for civil rights. Just weeks after the Civil Rights Act was passed into law, It's a Small World premiered at the 1964-65 New York World's Fair. According to songwriter and Disney legend Richard Sherman, its lyrics were meant to be a prayer for peace in the wake of the Cuban Missile Crisis. Like many other works of art, It's a Small World was informed by and inextricably linked to the realities that existed during its creation. Just as potent as it was 55 years ago, It's a Small World simply and effectively demonstrates the criticality of appreciating and embracing cultural differences. Our first virtual exhibition asked our global community to share their vision for the future. This next virtual exhibition asks our global community to share their vision for a more just and equitable present. It was central to Diane Disney Miller's vision, and it is core to our mission that we continue to share with the world Walt Disney's legacy and his message of creativity and perseverance. This exhibition perfectly serves Diane's vision and the museum's mission. I want to thank all of the artists for generously joining in this powerful expression of worldwide creativity. We are extremely grateful to all of you who contributed to this unique community artistic celebration. Congratulations to the artists, and many thanks for your participation. Now it's my honor to introduce the curator and exhibition designer of It's a Small World, Marina Villar. Marina, in addition to installing 2 in-person exhibitions at the museum, has also somehow made time to create these innovative virtual exhibitions that allow us to celebrate our artistic community. Marina once again did a stunning job on this exhibition. And I also want to thank her husband, Carlos, for the countless hours that he devoted to creating these incredible, immersive virtual environments. Marina is going to say a few words about the making of this exhibition, so please join me in welcoming our curator and designer, Marina.
Welcome everyone. It's a Small World exhibition is a compilation of colorful messages of love, hope, diversity, and tolerance. It is the same message that Walt gave us years ago. It was important then and is important now. When walking through the virtual gallery, you will find an excellent sample of It's a Small World spirit through diverse art styles, including wonderful video clips. In this second edition of the Museum Community Virtual Exhibition, we have a good representation of young artists, which always was the passion of Walt's work. Walt Disney used technology to entertain, teach, and wonder audiences around the world. We also embrace technology to open the museum to our communities, not only during these challenging times, but also to future projects. We are very excited to present this initiative. And now please, enjoy the visit guided by our certified museum storyteller, Chris Moller.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Chris Mullen. I am the Marketing and Communications Assistant at the Walt Disney Family Museum and a storyteller tour guide. I would like to welcome you to It's a Small World, a virtual community art exhibition featuring works created by the museum's global community, hosted in a virtual recreation of the Diane Disney Miller Exhibition Hall. The exhibition will be live and open to the public at waltdisney.org/smallworld immediately following this walkthrough. As you will see, works have been arranged in the virtual space by age range, artwork medium, and a space devoted to various interpretations of the It's a Small World facade. Viewers will be able to independently navigate through each gallery with 360-degree views and options to zoom in on each piece that includes information about the work and the artist. Before us is our exhibition graphic, which is where our exhibition begins. If you are familiar with Google Street View, it's a similar concept. Click and drag in any direction to change what you are looking at. Click the white circles on the floor to advance through the space. To find more information about each art piece, click on the white circle closest to it. Click and drag to face the artwork, then click on the artwork itself. Information will pop up about the artist, the work, sometimes a statement about their artwork, and website links to where you can follow their art further. As It's a Small World is an attraction dedicated to the children of the world, it made sense to begin the exhibition with works from our younger artists featured on these light blue walls. Works from our younger artists included watercolors, mixed media, colored pencil, marker, oil pastels, photography, crayon, and some digital works. The end of the hall is the location of one of two staircases activated by clicking on the white circle. This center room is where works by our adult artists begin, also a number of three-dimensional projects featuring clay and felt, textiles, fabrics, wood, foam, pressed flowers, cross-stitch embroidery, recycled cardboard, paper mache, and more. Click and drag to take a look around the space. On this yellow wall, we have works by adult artists featuring primarily watercolor, acrylic, and oil paints. Keep in mind that if you are unable to click on an artwork, it's possible that you are not standing on the white circle closest to it. This central area here contains interpretations of the It's a Small World facade. We'll look around the space here to see some of those. In this area here with the blue walls, we have videos and digital animations, which will play as soon as they're clicked. Some of these videos do have audio. Just as we did before, you can click and drag to take a look around the space. Now we will make our way over to the staircase so we can go onto the mezzanine level of our exhibition. Here's that second staircase referenced before. Now on the mezzanine floor, we have primarily digital works and photography. We'll come around the corner here and wrap up our tour. The Walt Disney Family Museum received hundreds of contributions from artists based in Mexico, Canada, India, Singapore, and all throughout the United States. Submissions were first entered in a juried pool, with 120 pieces ultimately selected to be displayed in a three-dimensional rendering of the Diane Disney Miller Exhibition Hall, which has previously housed world-class exhibitions including Magic, Color, Flair, The World of Mary Blair, Disney and Dali, Architects of the Imagination, and Mickey Mouse, From Walt to the World. As part of the museum's mission to enlighten and educate future generations, we strive to highlight how more than 55 years after its opening at the 1964-65 New York World's Fair, It's a Small World stresses the timeless lesson of appreciating and embracing our cultural differences. It's a Small World, a virtual community art exhibition, draws inspiration from Walt's belief that there is so much that we share that it's time we're aware. I'd like to invite everyone to raise their glasses for a toast to our artists. Introducing It's a Small World to his weekly television audience, Walt said, quote, "Bon voyage. Here we enter the children's world of imagination, fun, and laughter as we start our globe circling tour." I now invite you to begin your own globe circling tour, as it is my great honor and privilege to declare this virtual exhibition open. Cheers.
Cheers.
Don't forget to sign up for our e-news and follow us on social media for the latest announcements. And visit our web calendar at waltdisney.org/calendar for a current schedule of offerings. Members of the museum get priority access to all programming, including our virtual efforts, such as this exhibition opening. Visit us at waltdisney.org/donate to help support all of our virtual programming through either donations or membership. For myself and the Walt Disney Family Museum, thank you for joining us today for the grand opening of our virtual exhibition, and thank you for supporting the museum during our temporary closure. Goodbye for now, and keep moving forward.